Thanks. So this is a new year. So how you want to come at these? How you want to come at these jokers in the new year?
Ain't nothing really different, man. I almost did a video the other day, like talking about them record deals, like what I was talking about with you earlier.
How you feel about these record deals? The people in the industry with these record deals, getting these coming across with these where they
deals.
Yeah. How you feel about that?
Well, that's why it's good we got the internet, because like people don't understand, like people from the outside looking in, like they listen to my stuff and be like, yo, why you ain't got a deal, man? I'm like, yo, listen to the radio.
How you feel about these young artists out there, in a way portraying music now?
They just doing what they gotta do, man. They trying to eat. I can't knock them for doing what they doing, but the labels, the record labels is all screwed up, man. Like the business, hip hop itself is screwed up. A lot of these veterans and different people don't want to say it. Like they'll make songs talking about how screwed up, the state of hip hop is. But then when you see them on the interview, and they ask them what do you think about the state of hip hop? Oh, I think hip hop is beautiful, man. It's diverse, blah blah blah. And that's bullshit, man. Hip hop is all screwed up, man. Like you got people that's having hard times putting tours together. So if you don't have enough people, like somebody like Pink or Mariah Carey or 50 Cent, they can put tours together.
How do you feel about music in the 80s compared to music in the 2000 era?
Man, you can't even compare the 80s to the 2000 era, because you had real MCs back then, and artists was artists. Like everybody stood out. They stood out for a different reason. Now, everybody dressed the same. It's been like this for a long time. It's not like it just started. To be honest with you, with the start of the new millennium, hip hop was just sinking.
Where do you feel rap's gonna go from here into the next generation?
I hope it changed for the better. I don't want rap to go away. I just wish that somebody with some damn common sense would start calling shots, man. I watched, for example, I watched the show one night, and I'm being real with you. It's one of them, I don't know which one of them shows. It was an award show. And I found myself sitting there, just doing stuff on my cell phone. Like, I'm not even paying attention to the show. Like, that's what I mean. Like, my attention wasn't even there. I wasn't feeling the show. I wasn't feeling the music. A lot of time people will say, oh, it's because it's a different era. That got nothing to do with it with me. With me, it's like I listen to your lyrical content. I look at your stage performance and all that. There's no MCs from this era, man. All these dudes is just rappers. They trying to eat, they trying to do their thing, but the labels is not building artists the way they used to. And they keep talking about versatility, and there's no versatility, man. Everybody doing that one style over and over, and they talking about the same thing. It's like a bunch of kids, even though they grown ass men still talking about, come on, ma, I spend chips, I got whips and all that, and it's like, man, come on, man. So if you're an aggressive rapper like myself, right, I got versatility. I can rhyme about anything. I do all that, but when you rap aggressive and really talk about real issues, people looking at you within the industry like, he's good, but and no disrespect to like Soulja Boy or whatever, but they want shit like Pretty Boy Swag and all that kind of stuff, and I'm like, look, I'm not giving you that. You know what I'm saying? Even 50 Cent, one of the biggest artists in the game, in the history of the game, 50 Cent last album only sold like 150 something thousand, or 160 or whatever it was. That's nothing compared to what he actually was selling. 11 million, 10 million, all that, whatever. So, I mean, Eminem, everybody's record sales, man, it's just declining. It's like, I know we going through this depression and all that too, man, but it's like, this generation coming up now, they don't even take music to heart the way we did. They want to be a part of the A-list. Like everybody that's okay, this is what everybody listening to, so this is what I'm listening to. And that type of stuff. But you know what I'm saying? Like when you saw Run DMC come up on stage and perform, you was entertained. You was glued to the TV. You was rhyming with them. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that now, man. And, you know, I don't want to single no artists out to, you know, say they whack or whatever, man. I mean, but I mean, it's like nowadays you don't have to be lyrical at all. You can just say something stupid. I mean, literally, and if it somehow sell, people catch on to it. Like you got songs like back in the day, you had songs that had catchy hooks. You know what I'm saying? The Lost Boys, to me, was from what I remember, they was the first rappers that really just had song after song that just had hooks that you remember. You know what I'm saying? But they could rhyme though. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like everybody just, the hook's not even catchy. Like the hook could just be somebody repeating the same thing 30, 40 times before the next verse start and whatever. And like, you know, this shit is boring, man. There's no variety. You know what I'm saying? Everybody dressed the same. Everybody danced the same. The music all just got this slow down, snap your fingers, shake your shoulders type tempo, man. It's like, I mean, you know, I miss like hearing DMX and the people that could get on there and get that energy level up. So I don't understand why, you know what I'm saying, you be a part of this business and not think that it's important to have that variety. You know what I'm saying? The variety comes depending on the artist that you have out. So ain't nobody ripping nothing no more, man. You know what I'm saying? So I say, where's the respect for the business? And it's something I wanted to say last time, man, I didn't, was, you know what I was bugging on the other night, man? I was watching HDNet, right? They had some rock dudes, I forgot exactly who. I know Phil Collins was on there, they had, you know, but it was some rock dudes. These dudes is like in their 50s, man, all right? So I'm like bugging just watching stuff like, even on the internet. Patti LaBelle could drop an album right now, right? And it's all good. If Michael Jackson was still alive, he could drop an album. It's all good. You know, the rock group Kiss, Sting, The Police, any of them. You know, Daryl Hall and John Oates, Lionel Richie, whoever. I'm just naming people for this reason. All them dudes is like 50, 60 years old. They could drop albums and it's just another album. Why is it in hip hop, if you like over 35 and you rapping, people looking at you like, oh man, you shouldn't still be rapping? You know what I'm saying? Now, a dummy would say, oh, that's because hip hop is for and by the youth. Part of that's true, but that's a dumbass comment to be an overall point, you know, to make an overall fact with. First of all, it's because when you have something to talk about, or you, even if you do that street stuff, however, man, it's like you lyrical with it, right? And you bringing valid points up, but you killing it. They looking at you like that's not what they want. So what I'm saying is, if you took, say R&B for example, and a dude made a song like Pretty Boy Swag, it wouldn't be an R&B artist that's like 35, 40 years old. You understand what I'm saying? It would still be somebody that in that younger bracket, just because of the lyrical content and the style of the song. A grown-up would listen to that and feel like, man, that's kiddie music. You know what I'm saying? And this is what hip hop has become. That grown folks like you know, you listen to hip hop and you just feel like, man, it's for the kids. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I remember when Kane and Cool J and Rakim and all them was like 17, 18. I was little motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I can remember they always could rhyme. I know Soulja Boy and the lyricists, neither is Young Berg, neither is any of them, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, makes sense when you talk. You know, Waka Flocka do his crunk music and all, you know, hey, y'all feeling him, yo, support him. Buy the album, get into it. But I'm saying, I get sick of people making that as an excuse. Oh, he only 16. You know, they've been saying that about Soulja Boy for like 4 or 5 straight years now. He only 16. Nah, he a grown ass man now. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you know, you're gonna have to make something that grown-ups is gonna be able to feel what you're doing. Now, if your career comes to an end because, well, you ain't got the kids moving no more, that just goes to show you what I'm saying in the long run about these dudes' styles, man. When you watch, real MCs going on stage, you respected what they did. You see dudes up there now, they just standing up, they little shirts off, they pants sagging, just standing there trying to pose, man. But they ain't no MCs, they just rappers, man. Like I said, I ain't knocking them for what they doing, but I mean, they ain't calling shots at these labels, man. They just poisoning hip hop, man. I hope hip hop can survive and bounce back and become strong. It'll never be what it was in the golden era, but I don't want to see hip hop go away, man. That's really about it. All I wanted to say, but Anyway, word to next time, people. Keep it 110 till we hook up again. Peace.